Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going over an interesting news report that Pennsylvania Democrat Representative Conor Lamb is very likely to enter the Pennsylvania Senate race for the 2022 Senate elections. So this is an interesting report because this comes just a few days after Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman has announced that he will be, not might be, he will be running for the Democratic nomination in the state of Pennsylvania. And John Fetterman, I won't lie, I don't know too much about him, but I know that being the lieutenant governor, he obviously has some nationwide and statewide prowess, especially statewide. Conor Lamb is someone who most people will probably recognize his name, like, that sounds familiar. That was when they had that one special election in Pennsylvania where Conor Lamb was able to beat his Republican opponent by very, very narrow margins in what a lot in the media said could be an early referendum on Trump going into the 2018 midterms. And Conor Lamb, while he hasn't officially announced if he's going to run or what his intentions truly are yet, Conor Lamb is a very interesting candidate to potentially run, and I have no doubt he's a very formidable candidate as well. Conor Lamb is not a Democrat that is going to go too far radically to the left, in my opinion. Conor Lamb, from a objective look at it, is a more moderate-ish Democrat, where he's not a moderate, but he's a lot more moderate than, say, Pelosi or AOC or someone more farther to the left. So Conor Lamb might try to fill the more moderate Democrat lane in the Democratic Party for the Senate seat, if he decides to run, of course. And that could be an interesting battle, because it's going to be whoever the Republicans nominate, they're going to have a very formidable campaign going into the election, seeing as the current seat is held by a Republican. And I know the Republican National Senate Committee is definitely going to want to keep this seat if they want to have any chance of trying to flip the Senate. So the Republicans are going to fight really, really hard to find a good, strong candidate in the primary. So the Democrats are going to do the same to try to combat that. John Fetterman, in my opinion, certainly seems like a strong candidate that could be a very formidable foe. And Conor Lamb, I think, would also be a very strong, formidable candidate. Both of them have run statewide. Both of them have won statewide. Both of them have statewide name recognition, which a lot of times primaries are often just kind of a popularity contest, whose name is the biggest. Conor Lamb versus John Fetterman, I don't know. But if these two both decide to run, you could see a lot of Democrats in Pennsylvania potentially kind of get out of the race. Potential state senators or congressmen who maybe would have run. But the fact that it'd be John Fetterman versus Conor Lamb, that might take up a lot of the atmosphere in the race. And that would be an interesting thing, an interesting precedent for 2022. Are the Democrats going for a more moderate or more liberal candidate, farther to the left, more progressive candidate, or are they going for a candidate who's closer to the middle, who maybe won't agree with the AOCs and the Bernie Sanders in Washington, but they believe are more moderate and might actually be able to win more races and have less gaffes? And this race very well could be a referendum on that and kind of sees what happened. Of course, that's if Conor Lamb does decide to run. This report just says he's very likely to enter the Pennsylvania Senate race, which might sound like, all right, well, yeah, dude, he's going to run. But, of course, politics is always unpredictable. Conor Lamb can come out tomorrow and saying he's definitely running. He can come out tomorrow saying he's not. So we have to wait and see what Conor Lamb actually does. But it's looking like, to me, it makes all the sense in the world. If Conor Lamb wants to run for Senate, this is the time to do it. Which is why I think Conor Lamb will run for the Senate seat. If he's seeking higher aspirations, it's likely going to be a Senate seat, not the governor race. And I think Conor Lamb will run, and I think the primary battle will be really, really interesting. Okay, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please remember to give it a like. And if you really liked it, please remember to subscribe to my channel. And when you do that, tap the bell icon so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.